Happy New Year, everyone! On Instagram, I asked you guys what you would like to see as my first video of 2019. So here we are, favorites. I'm also wearing my heart sweater today in honor of favorites. I hope you guys appreciate that. I was very excited to match the hearts with my lipstick. So let's get into this stuff. Drunk Elephant JuJu Bar has been my favorite cleanser of the year. This is the one I'm currently using, which is why there's a piece of hair stuck in it, but it's dry, so I can't get it out. It's very gentle, but also really effective, and I find it to be really cleansing and gently exfoliating. It's so fine and so gentle. It's not abrasive at all. And it's also great for traveling too because it's not a liquid. The Jullai Super 12 Bounce Cleansing Oil is by far my favorite makeup remover this year. This is one of the best cleansing oils I've ever used. It immediately melts the makeup. It completely rinses off clean, so there's no residue left behind. I only wear waterproof eye makeup, and this takes everything off. This year, I discovered the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I love this. It is so hydrating. It leaves your skin really glowy, but it's also great prep for your skin. Whatever I put on afterwards is going to be more readily absorbed when I use this product. Well, here's this serum. This is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Hyaluronic Serum. I am seriously just like rationing this off, probably thinking about it a little bit too much. I have never found a hyaluronic serum that works as well as this one, and I have tried so many, and I only need to use 1 to 2 drops of this. It is so concentrated. I pat it into my skin and I can instantly feel the hydration. Throughout the day, I don't experience any dryness or flakiness or anything. My skin stays hydrated. I am just in awe of this product, but I'm not really excited about the price of the full size. This is a little sample I got over the summer, and the full size is $300. I have never spent that much on a skincare product ever. Why does it have to be so much? On the other end of the spectrum, something that is very affordable is the Simple Skin Quench Sleeping Cream. I have discovered that I really like it day and night, but I mostly use it at nighttime. It's very hydrating, but it feels light at the same time. It's like a gel cream consistency. It's super gentle. There's no fragrance or anything that's irritating. I've really loved using this throughout the different seasons. The Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Babyfacial has really impressed me this year. I have to say it does sting because this is a resurfacing mask. So there is an exfoliation that happens, but it's not something that's unbearable for me, and it also doesn't irritate my skin. This has 25% AHA, 2% BHA. This just leaves my skin super smooth. If I have any kind of spots left behind from breakouts, this really helps to just exfoliate that darker skin away, because sometimes it'll just sit on my skin as like a dry flaky patch that I can't get rid of, but this mask will just help clear everything up. If you don't want something that's as intense as the Sukari Babyfacial, but you still want exfoliation, I would recommend the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask. This has been my favorite all-around mask this year. I keep it in my fridge. It's actually cold right now. When you open it up, you can see little bits of seaweed. This is really hydrating and exfoliating at the same time. It's really cooling and soothing. You rinse it off and you can feel the little particles in the mask exfoliating your skin, and it reveals very, very hydrated, glowy skin. I have loved this sheet mask. It is the Real Barrier Aqua Soothing Ampule mask. When I used this mask, I was experiencing irritation with my skin. This soothed all of the irritation. It helped with the redness immensely. I love this. Plus, it's not super expensive either. This looks like a makeup product, but it's technically a skincare product, and it is the Tatcha Pearl. This is an eye cream that I have really loved. It has a tint to it, which is why it looks like makeup. this really works like an eye cream. I find that a little bit goes a really, really long way. You're still able to see your skin through it, so it doesn't look super thick and cakey. This is pretty sheer, so it's not a product where you need an exact match. This is probably not a surprise. I have really, really loved the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind shampoo. It's super cleansing, but really gentle, and it doesn't strip my hair. It'll get the product out of my hair, but my hair doesn't feel like straw afterwards. And this is really great for people who have textured hair because it's very gentle. Plus, it smells like apple Jolly Ranchers. That's a selling point for me, at least. It's my favorite flavor. Love this deep conditioner. It's the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Oh my God, this is another thing that smells really, really good. It does not smell like Jolly Rancher. It smells like a really good hair product. It leaves my hair feeling really soft and shiny and healthy. This really revitalizes my hair without weighing it down, which is a big thing for me because my hair is pretty fine. A lot of products will just instantly weigh my hair down and cause oil buildup. And then my ultimate savior, the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. I actually discovered this last winter, and this saved me from the itchiest, most flaky scalp I have ever had. I was absolutely miserable. I tried so many things, and this was the one thing that made a huge difference. Within 24 hours, my itchiness was gone and my flakes were significantly reduced. Also, if you are experiencing a dry, itchy scalp, I made a whole video showing you guys my routine, so I will link to that because if you were desperate like me last year, this could definitely help you a lot. For styling, I have loved the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder. Not only because I can customize the amount of volume, but because I can use it in multiple ways. I can use it as a heat protectant, I can use it for building volume in my hair, and I can use it as a hairspray because it does have a level of hold to it. I'm able to reduce the amount of products that I have because of this one. I actually love it so much that I went out and bought the little travel size, so when I travel, I can always have it with me. I also have my whole routine in another hair video that I will also link to if you're curious about how I use that. The Tatcha Silk Canvas is something that definitely grew on me, but the more that I used it, the more I became a believer in this product. They recommend using a rice-sized amount, but I definitely use way more. I'm like pea-sized and above. It works beautifully under makeup. It gives you a really smooth canvas. It's also pretty hydrating, which I like, especially for this time of year. I think the real standout element of this product is that over time, this really evens out your skin tone. It makes your skin look really bright. I actually wear this when I'm not wearing any makeup over the top. It has a slight blurring effect to it, and it is just a really, 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 really awesome product. On the other side of the spectrum, this is something that I use during the summer. It is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer. I really liked this when it was super hot outside. I needed something for oil control, but I also wanted something to smooth over my pores so my makeup didn't sit in my pores. It's a mousse, which looks a little freaky at first, but it feels really nice. It's actually surprisingly cold. It kind of feels like an ice cube. It works so well as a primer. In my holiday tutorial, I used this primer, and you can see how it looks when I put it on my face. My favorite concealer this year has been the RMS Uncover Up. It's pretty sheer, so that means I can still see my skin through the product, which I prefer. I can use it under my eyes, and it doesn't feel dry or cakey. I don't find that I get oily from it at all, especially if I use a setting powder. Since we're on the RMS train, I also really love the Living Luminizer. This can work for every skin tone. It looks really, really nice on everyone. I've barely made a dent in it because a little bit goes a long way. I have it in my inner corner today, but I love using it on my eyes, on my cheekbones, right above my lips. It really catches the light perfectly and looks like a natural glow. It doesn't look like shimmer, which is why I love it so much. I have been all about the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks this year. This one in particular is caramel. It's slightly darker than my skin, so when I put this on my eyes, it really just creates a subtle depth. It actually reminds me a lot of MAC's Groundwork, but I love this because it's in stick form, so it's a lot more convenient. I have really oily eyelids, and I find that these last pretty much all day as long as I use my NARS eye primer underneath. For mascara, I'm going with Glossier's Lash Slick, not because I think this is the most exceptional mascara that I've tried this year, but because on days when I just didn't want to have to worry about removing waterproof makeup and going through a whole process, it would easily come off with a gentle cleanser and some warm water. It really doesn't add any volume at all, but I love how this extends my lashes because of the fibers in it, and it makes my lashes look like my natural lashes, just longer and separated. I have enjoyed this when I'm going for a very natural, just kind of wispy look. For an eyeshadow palette, this one from Bobbi Brown has been my favorite. It is called Capri Nudes. I love how small it is, so it's been really great to travel with. Most of all, I love the colors. Two of my favorites have been Cream and Champagne Quartz. Those are definitely the ones I've used the most. I love that there's a dark navy if I want to use it as a liner. All of the colors can be used together, but they also look great on their own. I loved this NARS palette. This is the Wanted 2. I loved this peach color right here called Ambition. It has beautiful shimmer in it, and I just loved how it brightened up my cheeks. I've tried so many different combinations in this palette, whether it's 2 colors mixed together, 3 colors mixed together. I can do shimmer, no shimmer. There's so many options with this. Plus, if you've used NARS blushes before, you know that they're very pigmented, so you really don't have to use a lot. Finishing up the makeup with some lip products. Start off with what I have on right now, which is the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment in Candy. I have a lipstick on underneath, which is the exact same color as Candy, but I put Candy on top for a little added moisture. Sugar lip treatments are super hydrating, and I love this one because you just get this beautiful pink color out of it. So even though I have a lipstick on underneath today, on its own, it looks amazing, and you can definitely see the pink, and it looks so good on camera. Another sugar lip treatment I've loved is Spice. It almost kind of looks like a warm peachy color on me because they're sheer. They look different on different people depending on what your natural lip color is. Everyone's going to have a slightly unique version, and I love that. For an actual lipstick, I've really been loving this line of Lancome lipsticks. This is the L'Absolu Rouge cream lipstick. I mean, come on. This is the good stuff right here. I love the cream formula. They're not drying. I love how they have a slight shine to them. Actually, the pink lipstick that I'm wearing today is from this same line. They also have great staying power as well. Plus the packaging, into it, you click the top here, pops out. Love it. Oh, I just love that. We're in the home stretch here, and then I can get a cup of tea. I am hitting that time of the day where I'm like, oh my God, who am I? What's my name? Where am I? What's going on? So you know that's happening deep down inside of me while I'm filming this. For body wash, I have loved the Soap & Glory Clean On Me. This says Bubbly Ingrid. It's a little creepy, to be honest, but I love the body wash. It smells so good. I've loved Soap & Glory for years. This has their classic scent, which is fresh, floral, a little warm. It just makes my bathroom smell amazing. To follow up with that, the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter. It's really thick and creamy and hydrating. I love slathering it on at night and then putting on my pajamas. I just feel like I'm in this cocoon of moisture. I just feel like the scent is wafting around everywhere I go. Do not use this during the day though, because your clothes will stick to you and you will be very annoyed. It is not a daytime thing, it's a nighttime thing. Wrap yourself up in a nighttime cocoon with this. I have never really considered myself a lover of baths, but as I get older, it takes me longer to recover from workouts. So something that I've been enjoying is the Milk and Honey Muscle Soak. When I use this, I can just feel my muscles relaxing. And I've been rationing this off because I love it so much. Just like pour a little bit. Another thing from Milk and Honey, the body polish. This is the lemon vanilla scent, and OMG. Citrusy, but it's warm. When I use this, my skin feels super clean, but I love how there's oil in it, so it really hydrates, but it doesn't leave it feeling super greasy. Last but not least, for all of the beauty products, I have a fragrance. Jo Malone London, Honeysuckle, and Havana. Obviously, it's no secret that I love me some Peony and Blush Suede. I haven't given up on Peony and Blush Suede. I've just been like rotating the two and also wearing them together, and it's actually been really nice. It reminds me of Peony and Blush Suede because it is quite floral. I would say this fragrance has a richness to it that Peony and Blush Suede does not have. When I say I have loved a fragrance, you know that I mean it because I'm so particular about fragrance. Very last, but certainly not least, my favorite candle this year. It is from the Rove line that is exclusive to West Elm, and this is the Promenade candle. Oh my God. It has notes of vetiver, ylang, and grapefruit. And that combination just creates a richness, a warmth, but then the grapefruit keeps it on the lighter side. It's comforting, it's welcoming, it's everything that you want home to be. We have made it through another yearly favorites. I'm mostly saying this because I have made it through another yearly favorites, and I am going to get a cup of tea and caffeinate myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel because I have my yearly empties coming up next week. So every product that I used up in 2018. I also just have videos that I'm excited about in 2019. I really think that 2019 is going to be a year of reflection. It's just a big year in a lot of ways. I'm turning 30. It's going to be 10 years for me on YouTube, and I really just feel like I'm in this reflective place, and I'm looking forward to being in that place with all of you. I hope that you were able to have a holiday season full of love. I'm so excited to be back, to be getting to work, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.